know why, but you are watching the Madness Comic Network. Are you mental?
Beyond the world we know is a place where reality bends and time stands still. A place where legends, fairy tales, and nightmares are real. A world where legends are born and destinies collide. Alice has spent her life lost in an interdimensional rift known as Wonderland, and it forged her into a deadly bounty hunter. With her ancient clockwork guardian Big Ten by her side, they hunt the things that stalk the shadows of Wonderland. Alice Lost in Wonderland, issues 1 and 2 launch May 6 on Kickstarter. Follow along at GoMrFish.com.
One more.
Hi, I'm Lori Calcaterra from the Tuesday Morning Brew, and I have a hot take for you. My friends, I am tired of remix, reboot, recycle, sequel, prequel. Aren't you? Like, where is all the new stuff? I want to know what's new in comics, in movies, in novels, and music. But for that, my friend, you gotta go to indie. Here on the Tuesday Morning Brew, we like to go right to the source. I interview indie creators, writers, artists, musicians, novelists, actors, you name it. They're all on the show, and it helps us keep a pulse on what's new, what's poppin', and what people are passionate about. Join us on Roku every week and other platforms live on Tuesdays. And no matter if you're drinking coffee, tea, or the tears of your readers, make sure you tune in to the Tuesday Morning Brew.
Rumble ad, good. Yes.
Heck yeah.
Yes. Anybody? Rumble ad, good. Yes. If you're a part of the network, you need to make one of those. Just saying. Otherwise,
Rumble
they
or
ain't
Roku?
gonna know you're
I was
coming.
going to say,
Roku ad, right? Not Rumble?
Roku, yeah.
It's Roku ad, yes.
you said Rumble twice.
Yeah. Rumble's just pissing me off. That's why.
It's stuck in your brain. Damn you,
Rumble.
Rumble!
Rumble and StreamYard have totally disconnected from each other.
Uh-huh.
Now you have to set up each individual show with a brand new stream key and all that dumb shit. And you know what, Rumble? StreamYard? Fuck both of you. I got to do that. I can just go to EB Much. Okay, StreamYard is taking away all the things that made it what it was.
Convenient, yeah.
Yeah, they're taking away all the things that gave me a reason to use it. And yeah, if I'm going to have to go do all that shit anyway, why do it for StreamYard? They charge people too much. They rip people off.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. That's why I left.
Yeah, screw that. So, yeah, hi, everybody.
Hello.
Dustin will be here. Christy is here. What's up?
Morning.
What's up?
You know, Dustin's only not here because he's still busy gloating over beating his kids at escargot. Every 2 minutes, he's like, "What?"
He had a long night,
Snails.
a long night of victory celebrations. No, he just sent me a message. He said he's on his way. So, speaking of, just like that, the gang's all here.
Hey,
The
That-
champ is here.
what's up, Dustin?
Oh, just waking up. Tired,
Put some hot sauce on it.
Mm-hmm.
right?
Yeah,
Right in the eyes.
hot sauce.
I'm gonna wake you up.
Yeah.
Damn it. See, that was another thing I was going to do last night was an unboxing, but I was so frustrated with the way everything's been going with the streaming that, I mean, my speakers took a shit yesterday. It's just like been ever since I got home, one thing after another. So
Oh, geez.
I still haven't even opened my hot sauce, Lord.
Oh no. That's funny. I was making a bottle of hot sauce this morning.
I got all kinds of stuff over here. I got something from Tanner, and something from Todd Black, and something from Christian Zaffo, and another big box from Lori.
Big box.
Yeah,
Big box.
big box. We
Big
like
box, big bones.
All right, everybody. Rumble ads are good. If you're part of the network, make one, please.
Roku.
Roku.
Roku, right there, whatever. Roku ads good. Make one.
Make a freaking ad. Make one.
Make one.
Do it.
Do it.
Copy mine. Go ahead.
Well, yeah, and that's the other thing. Make one for your show, not for your sponsors. Your sponsor ads you can put in your show.
Yeah.
Don't make them part of your intro. That's just it. It's not going to look good on Roku. There, I got it right that time. It's
Feel
not gonna
free
look good on-
to put on a brown wig and pretend to be Lori Calcaterra. That would be great.
Challenge accepted.
Yeah, there you go.
All right,
Cheers
Chris,
of
I
your
better see it.
readers, people. Okay, so who's got the recap? Who's got the recap? I have
Oh, now my alarm goes off. Jesus.
Hey, wake up. Time to wake up.
I'm changing it.
So yeah, last time, the wife's here. So last time there was a little bit of a ghoul attack, which you managed to fend off. And a couple of you decided to go down into that lovely little basement. What did you do down here?
Well,
We lit it on fire.
no
You
no
did?
disrespect to Joe Diamond. It's just a hatred for portals to hell. That's all.
This house is on
Oh,
fire.
I'm so proud of you guys. You lit it on fire.
We did.
I mean, Karen would be so proud.
Come on, baby, light my fire.
Well, Karen's actually asleep right on top of the fire.
Right.
Oh,
right.
well, that's
So I don't think she's
great.
going to be that happy about it.
Why would you
Yeah.
do that? By the way, Karen says, F you all, you're big fat nerds, and she's not coming back, so I'm taking over.
That's about right. Here we're over here promoting her Mayo, and she still wants to be a yeah.
Well, it's actually my fault because I am contractually obligated to have that play once per session.
Yeah. She
You're-
conned you into that, eh?
It's
Yep.
sad.
She's something else.
She is something else.
So yeah,
It
we
is truly sad. It is. It is.
you started a fire down here, right in this
Oh, we're down
general
here?
area. All because you looked into the hole, said it was too dark, and what else did you see when you were down there? Because I forget.
this crazy vision of a crazy panel. I had a psychic vision, and I think that if I'm not mistaken, Chrissy, I forgot what character you're playing, but
I
yeah,
saw
that-
it too. I was able to see it.
because you're like empathic or something, right?
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, something like that.
You can see the puzzle?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Looks to me
Okay.
like we need to put the puzzle together.
Well, I would say that's what you saw. I'm going to ask quick. Can you see this?
Ooh,
Yes.
you put together a portal.
Yeah, see, I'm not a fan of things like that. Like, those aren't cool.
Whoa.
Rita does not approve.
So can you see the completed one?
Yes, I can.
Okay, good. Because I hit the show to players, and that was going to be you get a flash of what it's supposed to look like. Because brutal honesty, when I was running this for the family, I'm like looking at this, and it's like they don't really give you any hints what it's supposed to be. So it could really be laid out almost anyway. So I figured I'd show you what it's supposed to look like. Not that it's going to come into play anytime soon at all.
Okay.
Totally not.
No, of course not.
Never. I would never.
Yeah. So just Rita's not about that, you know?
Right. Kayaking. But I do want to remind you of a couple of things. If you don't mind, you can tell me to shut up. I'm used to it. I'm married.
Do the thing.
No one has said anything yet. Please continue.
No, that's okay. Some of you had damage from last time. I still have it marked here for you. And if you forgot, which is a perfectly reasonable thing, you're able to do on the beginning of your turn that thing called straining yourself, where you get to clear and heal all your damage, but you take one of the injuries.
Okay, question. As a healer, I still have to wait till a narrative phase, not an action phase, in order to heal myself?
If that is what your ability says, then yes.
Hold on. Okay. Well, y'all go on.
What phase are we in?
We are still in the structured, because we're using the actions to do things.
Okay, so it's not a narrative, not anything.
Right, not
like
yet.
that.
Nope.
Okay.
I did also, again, I'm hoping you can see it. I put all the items and things in decks, and if I remember, and I don't know if I can give two of them out. I'm going to have to look into it, but I know somebody did the improvised sharp weapon.
Yeah,
Did you say shark?
Sharp.
That would have been much cooler if it was a shark.
Yeah.
I think Kitty has the shark weapon.
Oh no, I can heal, right? I can heal in game. Roll 1 dice or more dice using knowledge. Heal 1 die for each success. Heal 3 dice for each success if using medical supplies. Your dice pool limit cannot exceed 6.
And which one is this?
Oh, nope. It says narrative scenes only. Damn it.
There you go.
All right, fine.
That's how they get you.
Way to bring us down, man.
I know. Fine. I'll be injured.
Just like a Rita, get you all excited and then tear you down.
Yeah.
I'll probably need some assistance because I missed last week. I still have no clue what I'm doing.
Sure.
You're laying on the couch.
I'm still. I can't come to the stairs with everybody. I still got to go back to the. Okay, fine. Still sleeping on the couch. Screw you guys. Good luck.
Yeah, you're probably gonna wake up to people yelling about fire. Is what I'm imagining happening.
Yeah.
So the last that Karen was in the game was we were talking about the murders that were happening around, right?
The disappearances.
Yes.
Disappearances, yes. And we were collecting our evidence.
Mm-hmm.
Yes, we were talking about, and then we solved that puzzle, the cipher puzzle.
Yes.
And then we heard a loud noise, and you took a nap.
I took a nap. Yeah, I was
Yeah,
like,
you're just
peace
like,
out,
yeah,
guys.
I'm about to peace out. Take a nap here.
Peacing out on the couch.
That's exactly what happened.
And then you guys went down here, grabbed a bottle of or a barrel of fuel, put it right in the entrance, tried to throw it into the entrance, but that's when you found the blue thing, and then decided to light that on fire.
What was the blue thing? Oh, the blue thing, the puzzle.
The puzzle.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm just trying to burn a portal to hell because that makes sense.
I mean, it could have opened it. It is fire.
I mean, it's already open. It's wide open.
You were going to close it with fire?
Right.
Maybe.
Maybe you should close it with
Maybe.
water.
Well, we didn't look to see if there was any water before we started the fire.
I completely understand.
Yep.
This is usually my MO. Let it on fire.
Uh-huh.
It's on fire.
You can't
See what
slice
happens.
it. You can't slice it, light it.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Sometimes do both.
Zap zap. That would also help.
Mhm.
So what are we doing now?
So the fire just got lit by Christy. Christy, what's your character?
Carolyn.
Yep.
Carolyn just lit the matches. Rita was like right next to it. So Rita's on fire. She took a lot of damage. So
Oh,
Rita's freaking out. Carolyn's sitting there. Joe
Looking
is
at Rita.
threatening to lock us in the basement so we all burn to death.
Yep. William is here on the stairs.
Yep.
William's on the stairs.
trying to convince Joe to not lock the door.
Yes.
Didn't say that, but yeah.
This is exactly.
Wait, man. Just a minute.
Dude,
I know
don't-
she's
don't
on
close
fire.
us in
Let's
here.
bring her upstairs.
Can I go first? Are we in game? Can I put myself out?
No, it was my turn, if y'all remember.
Okay.
I was in the middle of a move, if you all remember when we ended.
Yes.
So you
'Cause I
have
hadn't decided if I was going to lock your dumb asses down in there or not yet.
your 3 actions. I mark you as going. What are you doing with them? Since you're standing right here at the bottom of the stairs.
I thought I was at the top of the cellar stairs. All right, whatever. I'm
I
going
just
to the
know where
top.
you're at.
I'm going to where the door of the cellar is.
Okay. 1, 2. So that's 2 dice.
Now, I'm gonna open this door and say, "What the hell are y'all doing?"
There's a portal to hell down here.
But Rita's on fire. For
Yeah,
some
all-
reason,
all I-
we're not
all I
running
wanna
away
know
from
is
the
why I
fire.
smell smoke. Okay.
I smell barbecue.
Hold up. If Rita's on fire, she's not talking about the portal. Let's be real.
Okay, you're right. You're right. That's what I say.
What's that
I'm
screaming?
saying-
You could be
Put me
patting
out. Put me out.
Why
Yeah, you
do
can
I
be patting
smell
the fire.
smoke?
That's my skin.
Rita's on fire. There was a portal to hell.
Joe, I
what's
didn't do
going
it.
on here?
I've been up here the whole time, sleeping.
Oh shit! Where'd you come from?
I just woke up.
Oh,
I was so tired.
see if you can find a fire extinguisher. Y'all just get the hell up here. You set the house on fire. I don't care about the portal to hell. You set the house on fire.
Joe, why do you have a portal to hell in your basement?
I do not know. All I know
This
is
is a
they're
good
going to die
question.
down there because they set the house on fire.
Well,
They
I
need to
mean,
move.
that's
Oh my God,
unfortunate.
why?
Yeah, they need to move. They need to run up the stairs and out the house. The burning one can stay down there.
Can I disengage with the fire?
When it's your turn,
I
yeah.
thought you said, "Can I piss on the fire?"
Rita
Oh my
shall
God.
henceforth be known as the burning one.
The burning one. I kind of like that.
Are you done then, Joe?
I'm yelling and I'm telling them to get up the hell out there, and then I guess I'm looking around to see if there's any kind of fire extinguisher, since I don't know, I might have to try and save these fools.
Fire
All right.
deterrent.
That'll be a wits, and you have 1 die. One D6.
Where's my stuff?
Dice are on the left of the screen.
It's a 2.
And what's your wit?
I don't have no witch.
Sure you do. Everybody does.
It's a 4.
Yeah, then that doesn't. Nope, you're so distracted by the fact that your house is on fire. You can't find that yet. All right, so that's your 3. And
I think
since
Karen,
it's on
we should give her a chance.
Karen's no longer here. It's Lori. You can just call me Lori.
Lori,
since
okay,
it's
sorry.
on fire, it's starting to spread over here to the wood piles
Uh-oh.
and over here to these boxes.
Uh-oh.
That's my turn.
The burning one's hair is gone.
Who's going next?
Can I put myself out?
You can
With
try.
what?
Okay,
Stop,
so I've
drop,
got
roll?
what?
Dude,
3
I'm
dice now?
first.
Total?
Yeah, I just flipped you, and you have 1, 2, 3, 4 dice. Yep.
4 dice. I'm using. Wait. I'm gonna use 1 dice to run away and then put myself out away from the fire.
Okay. 1 to run away. Move yourself your 2 spaces.
Hold on. Let me get on here.
And if you can't move,
Where
it,
am I
just let me know.
going?
I don't know.
Can I go right here?
I don't. Yeah, it's 2 spaces. 1, 2. Yep.
Cool. All right, and then 3 dice. I'm gonna hit that.
Mm-hmm. Do agility to stop, drop, and roll. What's your agility?
Oh, good question. I haven't seen the dice results, but I hit the button.
Mm-hmm.
It was 11.
5, 5, and 1.
And my agility is awesome, right? Agility's 4.
All right. So yes, you're able to extinguish the flames in the mud and grime of the basement floor.
Never been so happy to be covered in mud. I give
There's
a sigh of relief.
a lot of
That's the
smoke.
end of my turn.
Joe Diamond is actually dying right now.
It's all that
Too much
smoke.
smoke inhalation.
Yeah,
much
it's going
smoke.
up the stairs.
Yep, it is getting pretty smoky in here as the other wood pile starts to catch fire, and these boxes
Okay.
over here.
Hi, Tank.
Tank.
Oh,
Hey,
Man, I can't
is
even
that
see
Rita's
anymore.
turn?
That's it. Rita's done.
Okay,
can't see
I need to
anymore.
run away too.
Okay, let me flip your thing, and you have 4 dice as well. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Okay, and I'm not on fire, right?
No, you're not. I mean, unless you want to be. We can.
Okay, I took 3 of my dice, and I can't move past Dustin. Right?
You were. I'm sorry. Where again?
Oh, I already moved, but
Right.
I did take 3 dice to move. It was
1,
6
2,
spaces.
3. Okay, so this is your 6.
Yeah.
You can go through him, but you can't land on him.
Oh, okay. Cool. I'm just gonna go. I'm gonna move 1 more. Then I'm just using all my dice to get out of there.
Okay.
I was the one that actually said it. Now I'm
Yeah.
running away.
And that'll put you right up here, right face to face with Joe.
Sorry, Joe.
Hi, Lou.
Sorry, Joe.
You're taking
Is it-
Jacob then?
Is it my turn?
1 sec.
Chris,
That's
you
it.
have a message. In the
Oh,
chat.
sorry. I keep the roll 20 up. I have a on record a balance of 200 in my favor. Okay.
I'm trying to say, I think he owes you some money or something. I don't know.
Oh,
Something like
okay. I won't turn down. You know. How do I get a
Turn
hold of
down for what? Doop doop.
Oh, I think let's say Dustin's next and then me. Yeah.
you? Okay, so that's the way you wish.
Yeah. Well, I mean, it makes sense. He's in the cellar doing things, and I'm still asleep on the couch,
So Dustin is 3 dice then.
dreaming of barbecue.
Oh.
As the basement fills with smoke.
Coming up the stairs pretty heavily too.
Let's see. I will.
Smells like smoked Rita up here.
Smoked
Mm.
Rita.
Smoked Rita.
So I'm
Delicious.
here. 1.
Is that
So-
like a pita? A Rita pita?
Can I
is
move
right
1
now.
to get out of the cellar and where am I at? Okay, so I'm
1,
here.
2 would put you here or here. Yeah, you could come up to here and then go to either up top or down below Joe Diamond. You just can't be on top of Joe Diamond as much as you might want to be.
Yeah, I'll move below. Let's see.
I'm having crazy freezing things here, so just giving you the heads up.
Yeah, same. Like that?
Yeah, that would be fine right here. Yep.
How many dice
And
do
that
I
would
have
be
to use
one.
to get there?
That'd be one because you were here. Then you went 1, 2 spaces, and you go 2 spaces per die.
Okay.
So that's good there.
Okay. And let's see. Well, in the interest of not
In the whole, oh my god, the house is on fire thing.
Yeah, in the interest of that, I will look
Y'all
around.
do remember water puts out fire, right?
What's that?
Water puts out a fire.
Sure.
Yeah.
I mean, if there's enough.
Or
How big is the fire spreading? Like you said,
like I said,
it spread to the.
Yeah, it's spreading out around, and on the next one, it will be starting to interact with the upstairs soon. So, this is a preview.
Why? Why? Oh, why?
I didn't light it.
I'm gonna look for a bucket.
The fire.
Dun, 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 dun.
It was always burning since the world's been turning.
Okay, so I'm gonna look for a bucket or a hose, or
Sure.
well, the hose probably wouldn't be inside.
Hey,
Right.
the shovel.
She's in the sitting room sleeping.
Could a shovel not smack it out? I mean, I know it is a thing of oil, but
I was gonna say not. I would say not at this point.
throw dirt on it, throw mud at it.
You can do your best, but
I'm screaming, throw mud at it from the basement. The mud is wet. You've got a shovel.
Well,
whoops.
mud, sure, but I
If
don't
you
want
want to
to
look
stay
for a
down
bucket,
there
you
anymore.
just got to do a wits check.
Yeah, I'll look for a bucket. So let's see. I'll do this. What is my wits? Where's the thing?
Yep, you have 2 dice
Adobe.
left.
And wits is a 6 or
Ouch.
greater. Okay. I doubt I'll do this, but
One way to find out.
how many dice do I have left?
2.
2. I guess I'll roll 2.
Nope. They're yelling at you, get the mud. Why'd you light my house on fire? You're like, I can't think. Shut the hell up.
Right, pretty much. So I don't have any dice left, so that's
Nope.
my turn.
That is it. Hey, Mr. Diamond.
Yes.
You happen to hear your radiators, these lovely little heat registers, they start whistling. And steam starts to come out of the top of them slowly at first, and we'll say slowly for now. But yeah, they're definitely hissing pretty good.
Show me on the map where they're at, or show Joe on the map.
Pick them on the wall. Just they're not actually on here. It's just I figure an old house would have heat registers, and it has the giant boiler. So
it does have a giant ass boiler.
I know. I didn't. That's why I'm kind of glad you planned on the fire. Now I get to play with explosions.
Oh my God. We all die on week 3. Awesome.
Who is still in the basement?
Rita.
Just Rita.
Delicious
Right now
Rita Pita.
Well, wait. No, she's at the what is it? Lori's at the top of the stairs.
What? I'm in the room sleeping.
Yeah.
Oh no!
I haven't even had a turn yet.
Speaking of, there's all 6 of your dice.
How many dice do I have?
You have 6 dice to play with, so that's 6 actions you can do.
All right. Well, first thing I'm going to do is spend a dice to get up and get out of the room and ask, who's cooking?
Okay.
What are you?
Rita.
Hello?
And nobody responds.
What's going on? You guys
I'm
are all
gonna
by
yell
the
the house is
stairs.
on fire.
They set a fire
Excuse
in the
me?
basement. Get out. Everybody get out.
We're-
Now I'm going to grab Christy and I'm going to pull her into the
I'm not
It's
done
not
with
your
my
turn yet.
turn.
Lock the fucking door. Oh, okay.
It's not your turn yet.
So you guys lit the house on fire.
Hey,
Without
I
me, yes.
take a nap for one day.
Yeah, one whole day.
My house on
One
fire.
day.
What
I
happened
was
during
so
that?
tired. I had to rejuvenate. So what are we doing? You guys are putting the fire out, or are we running outside?
What are you doing? It's your turn.
I don't even know what the hell is going on. I slept
I
for a
know.
day and I
Daisy.
woke up and I thought I was dreaming about barbecue.
Daisy, look for water.
Okay, I can look for water. I will,
She yells from the basement.
The
I
basement
will look for
door.
water. I will spend 3 dice.
Got it. I got 3.
1, 2, 3. And that's a what? What am I looking at here?
You'll look for your wits.
Oof. My wit?
Yep.
4.
Okay, so you do find. We'll say you do indeed find a bucket.
All right.
Mhm.
I find a bucket with water.
Well, I mean, you got to go to the sink to get water.
It's in there.
Yeah.
All right. So then I spend my last 2 dice moving myself 1, 2, 3, 4, I guess.
You were. I just want to see if we can.
I was right in front of. I was here in front of the door.
Yeah.
Diagonals,
1,
diagonals
2,
are
3,
acceptable.
4.
2,
Yep.
3, 4.
You
How
got
about there?
1. Yep. You got 1 and 2 for here,
Yep.
up to here, and then 3, 4. Yep. So you
So
can
I'm
make
by
it
the
to
sink.
Yep.
And I say, I got a bucket. I'll fill it up. You guys stop freaking out. I do everything myself.
I thought you weren't going to be carrying this.
I woke up and the house is on fire. How do you want me to react? I mean, Joe, just come get this bucket of water. Joe. Friend Joe.
I don't think a bucket's going to do it.
It might. We can try. Is it?
I'm-
Do you have important stuff in the basement that we need to save? Wait a minute. Isn't Rita down there?
I don't care about it. I'm
Wow.
more worried about my house.
I mean, we could try and save your house. All you gotta do is take the bucket.
Yeah, I don't think a bucket's going to do it. I'm trying to tell you, we're going to need a hose. We're going to need some real
Flip.
pressure behind it.
Okay. So I flipped everybody to ready. So who's going next?
Again, I'm going to pull Christy into the kitchen.
Okay.
Rita, get your dumbass up here or I'm locking the door.
So do I assume that Miss Carolyn is not resisting?
Why
Sure.
would she resist?
I am trying to get out. I mean,
Yeah.
I can easily move myself out, sir.
On your turn, I'm getting you out of the way now in case I
That's-
lock the door.
That's fine. You do you.
There you go.
I guess I can use this bucket of water to douse a person if they're on fire.
When you're there, then that's your one. That's one action. You got 2 more left. Well, 2 more dice left.
Let's see. Rita, are you coming up the stairs?
You just hear
Nope.
muffled screaming.
Yeah.
All right, I'm making 2 moves toward the back door. I'm sure I have a hose outside the back somewhere. I'm making my other 2 moves that way toward the back door where there may be a hose.
Remember, it only takes 1 die to move 2 squares, so you'll have 1
Okay.
die left. So you go to the
Okay,
back
that
door.
puts me there, but where's the hose? Do I have to go out to find the hose? So that would be another 2 squares outside, right?
It would be, yes. But
Okay.
as you try to open the door, you see that same blue puzzle thing that everybody else saw that was down in the basement.
Maybe we should
Is
try to
outside?
solve the puzzle.
What's it doing outside?
You cannot open your back door. Phrasing, boom. because, well, and you see, I should say, this blue thing.
Blue electricity
Mm-hmm.
flashes in your mind's eye.
What do we need to do? Solve a puzzle? How can I solve it?
If you missed it, just in case you missed it, let's put it back
I
up
did.
here. This is what they see when they touch any of the ways out.
Can I?
And
How do I solve
and brain freeze. There it is. They get this flash of this is what it's supposed to look like.
Yeah.
You solve it by when you go up to one of the exits, entrances, windows, etc. You roll your logic, and each success on your logic will get you 3 moves of this thing. It's a slider puzzle, so you'll get to slide, slide, slide.
Okay,
Oh.
so I have one move right now. Right.
You have 1 die left. Yes.
Okay, so I guess I'm gonna go ahead and take a roll at it.
Okay. What is your logic?
My logic, I don't see logic.
Wits?
I see intuition.
I'm sorry, lore.
Lower
okay.
would be a 6, man. Come
So
on.
you have to
Ooh,
get a
good
6.
job.
Mine's a
Yeah.
5. Jeez.
Mine's a 4. You would think the librarian would have
I
better.
rolled a
lore.
1. We can move on.
Right?
Damn
Yeah.
it.
All right. So you were just shocked that you couldn't get out of your house, and that happened. So let's see. Let's go back. I gotta move this down.
I'm working on it, Tank. I'm working on it. Man.
Sorry.
Oh no, he's all for freshly barbecued player character.
Oh,
I'm working on it.
then we come back to here,
You got a 1.
and let's see. So now we have fire spreading. The steam will be coming out a lot faster. Let's see. Give me a high or low. Pick one, high or low.
Hi.
Ooh.
Anybody.
Hi.
And high. All right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it's a 3. Dang it. I mean, good. You don't feel anything just yet. We'll just leave it at that. I just want to make sure everybody's around. You down in here will definitely be feeling and seeing things, but everybody up here seems to be okay for now.
Oh no.
So who's going next?
Oh, Rita. Rita Peta.
Yeah, Rita, what are you gonna do?
Run for the exit before Joe slams you, locks you in.
1, 2, 3.
Or maybe he's out. He's
Oh,
Did he get
yeah.
disconnected?
yeah. I'm thinking maybe.
Okay. Well, I
No,
guess
no,
Rita's
they
gonna
lit a
have to.
fire in the basement, Tank. They're not in the kitchen. He lit a fire in the basement.
Okay, yeah, he must have gotten. Dang.
Oh no, he says he's here. He is private chatting. I'm not sure why he's not talking.
That's
But-
weird.
Jonathan says he wants to try to put
He
the
wants to put the
fire out.
fire out.
Yeah.
Because
I got a bucket.
That's weird. I
Oh,
don't
he
see
says
him
he's
in here.
backstage.
Oh,
The stage. There we go.
Okay. I didn't know he got kicked.
So, am I here? Can y'all hear me?
yeah. I got it.
Yeah, I hear you.
All right. So you have four dice to do whatever it is you plan on doing.
Now you know he's going again.
My Rita, what a deep voice you have.
Yeah.
Where did Rita go?
He said no,
He
and
got kicked
fire.
off again.
then he got kicked
Burn.
off again.
And he's backstage.
Yeah.
Bring him back. Bring
He's
back
not.
Rita.
He's not backstage.
He's not back there.
There we
There
go.
he is. I'm waiting for him.
Rita, what are you doing?
Okay, I'm back.
Hey,
Oh,
Tank,
so
Tank.
Rita,
are you Tank Ferret Presents?
do what?
No, I was asking Tank if he's the Presents one. Just so I know how to contact.
Yes, I think he is. Yeah, Dankford presents.
Okay.
So Rita is going to spend 3 dice trying to figure out how to put the fire out from down here.
Really? Okay.
Or should I run?
You
You don't think
You do whatever
run.
you want to do.
run?
I am not here to judge. All right, you're spending 3 dice to figure
Wait,
out how
no,
to put
no,
out a
no.
fire.
Hold on. I haven't done that yet. Hold on. So the fire's everywhere. Okay, Rita's going to run. Gonna go. That's 1 dice. 2 dice. 3 dice.
Yep.
Oh, so close.
You can
And
take it here.
4 dice.
Okay. That's all 4. Huffing and
If
puffing
she's-
at the top of the stairs.
Singing I didn't start the fire as she comes in.
Rita, do you need some water?
Smells.
Oh,
smoke.
I would love some.
I have
It's
a whole
hot.
bucket full right here.
Throw it on.
How bad's my skin?
Oh, you look like a chicken nugget.
Yeah, you are definitely feeling a blistery thing going, but you're also muddy, so
Okay. Thank y'all for not locking me in.
I
It
mean,
was
Joe
close.
did consider it,
yep.
He's definitely threatening it, that's for sure.
but Joe was over by the door, pounding on the door. Apparently, we can't get out. So we should
We're
probably
gonna
figure
need
out
to-
how to get out of here.
Because it's on fire.
Solve the puzzle.
Yeah, because you guys set the house on fire. I might douse myself with water to make sure I don't light on fire while we try to solve this puzzle.
Who's next?
Who's next?
I can try to solve the puzzle, or
Okay.
Yeah.
at least do some moves.
Before you do, give me a high or low.
High.
What did I get?
3.
3.
That's a 3. Okay, so over here by this lovely box and this, I think it's a bowling ball or something. You start to see.
It's a table with candles on it.
Is it? Dear God, I can't. I need glasses apparently. But you start to see smoke coming up through the high quality linoleum.
Great.
I'm sure it's
Oh,
tile,
Joe.
Joe. I'm sure it's tile. All right, now Miss Kitty has her 4 dice. Boom, 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 boom. What would
Okay.
you like to do? You are here.
Yes.
Okay.
And we got to put this puzzle together.
Mhm.
Like, I need to examine this. What's going on? Remind me, how do we do that again?
Sure. Roll your lore, and for every success on the lore, you get to slide once. I'm sorry. For every success, you slide 3 times.
And I have 4 dice.
You have 4, yes. So if you'd like to spend all 4, boom, you're
Well,
more than welcome to do it. I'm not here to judge you.
all right. I'm gonna spend 3 dice. Here they are.
Okay.
And
1,
it's
2, 3.
6s. And I've got a 5 lore.
You got a 5 lore. Nope.
Oh. Bummer.
You have 1 die left.
Oh, I don't see a 1 on there.
Just click the number itself, the die itself.
Okay. Jeez.
No, you must be pretty verklempt.
I'm panicking.
I can
Who
do that.
lit
if you
this
want.
place on fire? For real. Was it you, Rita?
It actually,
me.
I wasn't thinking, and I took Rita's advice, and I set the fire.
Shame on you.
All right, who's next?
I think one of the last things I said last game was, "Is this a good idea?" I just want to throw that out here. I did verbalize, "Is this a good idea?" before we lit it.
You just speak with so much conviction.
I know. I have to let the team. I got to lead the team forward. You know, in my track sports.
Okay.
So mine's a 5. So even
Justin?
if I try, I mean,
So in order for a success, we have to roll that number or higher.
Exactly. That number or higher.
So it's better to have low numbers.
Yes. Yes.
Gotcha.
The lower the better.
Dustin,
we have-
what you
we
doing?
have-
Wait, what?
We have Daisy and Rita to go yet.
Well, Dustin too, William, right?
I'm sorry, William. Yes.
Because
Yeah.
it was Rita. It went Rita and then Carolyn. No, it goes Joe, Rita, Carolyn, Dustin, and then myself. William, Daisy.
Yeah, I feel like I'm last in line right now.
That's because you're the one that's.
So anyway, who's going next?
holding up-
How many
Dustin,
dice do I have?
Dustin.
Dustin, you have 3. Unless you do the straining yourself, which gives you an injury, but then also heals your wounds. That'll pull you back up to 6 dice.
Josh.
All right, I'll do that. I'll strain myself. Take
Okay.
an
Boom,
injury.
boom, boom. So I take those 3. Now to get an injury, roll 1d6, and then you would add 1 for every injury you have, but you don't have any other ones. So
Got a 4.
you got a 4. You're concussed. You took a powerful blow to the head. Until this injury is healed by successfully performing a complex action using knowledge or waiting 4 hours, you suffer -1 wits, intuition, knowledge, or lore.
God. I don't even know if there's anything I could do now. I'm concussed.
Well, what's your lore?
5.
So you'd have to get a 6 or higher then for this one. On one of 6 dice at least.
Wouldn't it be
And I
a
have
5 or
how
higher?
many dice?
Oh, because of the concussed.
And you said I'm back up to 6.
Yeah, because you'll get a -1 on whatever you're rolling. So if you roll a 6, it's actually a 5. So you have to roll a minimum of 6 on one of the dice at least to start sliding this puzzle. So that's a no then.
Yeah.
Okay.
Dang.
Bada boom. So we tick Dustin off. Not literally. I just mean mark you down as having gone.
My turn.
Yes, it is.
Can I?
As the floor gets warmer.
Is that a puzzle also here by this window?
Every window, every door. Yeah, that's why they're blue.
Can I solve it from where I am since I'm one space away, or do I need to move forward?
No, it'll be okay.
Okay, so I'm going to
Yes,
attempt to
as
solve
well.
the puzzle. My lore is 4. I'm
Okay.
going to roll 3 dice to start with, just to
Got
try
3.
it, see what happens.
Heck yeah.
Good. So that's
Okay.
6 moves.
2 successes.
Yep. So let's take you over to the slider puzzle. And you will, let me close this. Let me move
Are we allowed
this
to
over.
color things or no?
Oh, I don't care. I'm not going to be that kind of anal about it.
The top right goes 1 left. I know that for sure.
Yeah, it looks like they all need to shift around. So this bottom, this one needs to go to the right one.
Okay. That's 1.
Let's see. Is that one needs to come down? Where does this one go? Where does the center row number 3 down? Counting from the top, 1, 2, 3. That one is where that actually goes. I'm not sure where that goes.
The
No,
left.
the one below it. Because I'm trying to debate whether I move the one from the left corner to the center or if I move the one, see where the space is, above it down.
I know there was a glare on these because I had to take a picture with the camera and do this.
All
but
right.
yeah, these two are basically juxtaposed. You know what I mean? They're
Juxtaposed.
flipped. Yes. They're flipped. So this one would go here. This one would go here. If you can see.
Gotcha. Okay. So, shit. All right. Here's what we're going to do. Take the bottom left corner, move
Got
it to
it.
the right.
Wonderful.
Yep.
Take the one, see the space, the one above it, move it down.
That's 3. 3 more.
Okay. Hold, please. That one goes
Ding,
top.
ding, ding. Ding, ding, ding.
All right. To the space, the one to the right of it, move it to the left.
4,
Move the one above the space down.
5,
That one needs to go up. Where does this one go?
which one?
That one needs to go over there. Yeah. The space, the one above it. Yes,
And that's 6.
that's 6. So those are my moves, guys. So
Yep.
right now, the bottom one, the bottom center is in the right place. The bottom left is in the right place. The ones on the right, I'll need to move up, but they're technically in the right place. Does that make sense?
Mhm.
Mm-hmm.
And so we need to start shuffling those up and then rearranging the center. Yeah. Okay. That's what we got so far.
All
I
right.
still have 3, correct?
Yes, you still have 3 dice if you want to
All
take
right.
another.
Let's take another shot at it.
Okay, I'll keep us on here while you roll. You get 6 more.
More
Nice.
moves. All right.
The
How do
fire
we get that
is
over
tickling the
there?
tootsies.
I move those up. I don't want to move those up until we deal with this center. Okay, so the 3 on the I'm talking to the team. The bottom right, the one above it, and the one above it. Those will be the last 3 that we move because they just need to shuffle up and the space needs to be below it. So we're going to leave those alone. So that one needs to move to the right. So that'll be okay. So those are the last 4 moves. I'm thinking backwards. So we need to deal with this center square. Let's see. Is that one in the right place?
Oh, I don't know.
Okay. Yeah, those are in the right place. So it's these left 3. How do we get that one up there? And that needs to move over. So leave that alone. That needs to come down. Okay, top left corner. To the left of this space, move to the right.
Just so I know, this one you want
Yes.
here.
Yes.
Okay, that's 1.
The space, the one below it, move up.
2.
That's in the right place. So that'll stay there. We need to get this one back to the center. Because that needs to go. Okay, so here's my issue, guys. Look at the bottom 2 rows. The second row from the bottom, the one all the way on the left.
Mhm.
That one needs to be above. Yeah, that needs to be there. This is the problem, is how do I get it there with the least amount of moves?
Then you got to
That
get
one needs
these.
to come to the left. Yeah, those 2 in the center need to come to the left.
Let's see.
So I could move that over. Give me a second here.
Take your time. You got 4 moves left.
That needs to go there, but then I can only move this up and then that to the right. How do I get... Damn you, puzzles!
Mm-hmm.
We're going to burn to death by the time we figure this out.
No, I wouldn't do that to you.
Yes, you would. Don't lie. So if I move, let's see, if I move this one up and that one goes to the right. fudge, you guys. I don't know how to do it. I know how to get most of it there. But those two are the problem.
Hey, Grey Wolf.
Why don't we do this? We'll just start moving things where they belong-ish. Well, that needs to come down. Okay, here's what we're going to do. We're going to move, so the space, you're going to move the one below it up.
Beautiful.
Yeah.
1.
That's 4, right?
That's 3.
That's 3.
Mm-hmm.
The one to the right of the space, move to the left.
4.
The one above the space, move down.
5.
The one above the space, move down.
6.
I don't know if that's right, but
Yeah, you're doing good because now I go that one and that one. Okay.
you can see it. Okay.
Well, I see some of it. I can get the outer right side.
We need the outer right side is kind of lined up, like that would all go into place, but we need to fix so the top left corner, the 2 below it, and then the 2 in the middle row, those are not in the right spot. Like those need to be fixed before we move the ones on the right side. Because the ones on the right side, we need it to be last so it creates that space below it.
All right, so we come back up to the top. I'm going to flip everybody again. Again, I don't mean to flip you off. That's what it is.
Did Rita get a chance to go?
Huh? Yes, you did.
It goes Joe, Rita, Carolyn, William,
Oh, okay.
Daisy.
Plus, I have
Back to Joe.
little markers here. I flipped for when you went, so I don't get confused.
Gotcha.
But yeah, we're going to start off at the top, and I guess it's Joe again. Are you doing the injury thing to heal your wounds and getting more dice? Or are you going with just your 3? I'm not here to judge. I'm just telling you what your options are.
I don't like being injured. I mean,
Nobody
I'm
does.
already hurt. I don't like being injured. No, I'm just going to roll 3. Let's see.
All right, before you do, you're going to give me a high or a low.
High. Always high.
And what did we get? A 5?
5.
All right. Well, more smoke starts billowing up through the grates and the vents and coming up from underneath that basement door that you closed.
Mm-hmm.
You hear a high-pitched whistling.
Mm-hmm.
Good God.
Okay.
The
Now you got-
boiler's about to look. The boiler's about to blow. Okay,
So
No.
let's solve the puzzle.
because you dumbasses lit a fire in the basement. Where
It
all
wasn't
that
me. I
fuel
didn't
is.
do it.
And if we're all aware of spatial recognition, here's the boiler. Here's where you are.
Perfect. Awesome. I still have my bucket of water.
You do have a little water.
I'm going to need it. Yeah.
All right. So, are you spending all 3 to roll?
Nobody else even tried to go to another door to see if they could get out.
I'm at the window. He said every door and window has the puzzle.
What window are you at?
I'm at the one in the kitchen.
If we want to get out of here, we have to solve that puzzle.
Agreed.
Yeah, well, I don't have to be standing right above the fucking boiler. There's other places. There's other places we can be. Because look, I heard that whistle and I went, oh shit! I looked down and it's like, I'm out, guys. I'm going somewhere else. So,
Okay, where are you headed?
I'm going toward. Let's see. I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4. That's 4, right?
This
1,
is
2.
4. Yeah. This will give you 1 die left.
Okay, hold on.
Oh,
Yeah,
wherever you're going.
I'm going all the way to there. I'm going. Yep. Somebody else can solve that shit. I'm out.
Okay, so you have
Selfish bastard. Joe, I thought we were friends.
Yeah, all the way up
Solve
until
the
we set
puzzle.
my house on fire. All the way up until these clowns set my house on fire. I have no friends right now. I'm angry.
Why are we stuck in your house? It's like it's not our fault that you had some portal in your basement.
I
I'm
mean,
not the one that went down there and started a fire.
I wasn't either. I took a nap.
We were just
Okay.
trying to solve the
You should
problem.
be just as mad as I am. That's
I
what
am
I'm-
mad. I'm the only one trying to solve this puzzle. I think
Mhm.
William fell down. Like, I just
Is it
looked at
Rita's
him.
turn?
And I can't see him from here. He's just laying on the floor. Is he
There's
okay?
a boiler about to explode right beneath that area of the floor. Okay.
Yeah, okay, I understand.
I
All
helped
right.
you.
Someone else. Who's next? Rita, go solve that puzzle. Rita, you're
I
smart.
think so.
College
Yeah,
student, you
Rita
can do
is
it.
smart.
I'll tell you what. If
Have you
you
seen
solve the
the?
puzzle, if you solve the puzzle, I will let you dunk your head in this here bucket of water.
All right. So who's next?
Have you
Who's
seen
going-
the state of education today? It's
Rita.
Rita's gonna. So my
Okay.
first dice is gonna be to move 2, and then my second dice is gonna be to move 2. There and there, and I
You're
still
gonna
have
take a
2
nap?
dice to solve that puzzle.
Yeah.
Are you taking a nap?
I'm gonna solve that puzzle.
Roll your 2 dice. Check your lore.
Check my lore. I think my lore is 6, but let me double check just to make sure.
The state
Hold
of education
on.
failed us.
That's what I was saying. 6, yeah. So yeah, that's she's a track star. She doesn't do
just
good
ran
in
in-
classes.
Joe, what the hell? Where is she going?
You know,
She just ran into the study.
She's really fast. That's
Lord.
the end of my turn too.
she just ran in there where all that fuel is.
There's fuel in there.
Dummy. Well, I mean, books and lots of books. It's a study. Lots of paper. Lots of books.
All right. Who's up next?
We're doing a book burning.
I'll
The
roll.
librarian does not approve.
I've been running away constantly, so I feel like I need to use my dice to try to solve this puzzle.
Solve it.
Okay. From
So-
here?
From there, I'm just gonna
Okay.
stand right where I am.
Okay.
All right, and that you said I had 4 dice.
Yes, ma'am. And what is your lore? I
It's
forget.
5, so I get 3
Five.
moves.
You get 3 moves. Yep. Let me get us over to.
You guys help me out here.
Lori's got it all figured
Yeah,
out.
Lori. can you
Kind
just
of.
tell-
I'm stuck on those 4 center squares.
Yeah,
So
those are.
no.
the 2 that are in the middle need to be on the left. So I don't know if we can somehow
Just gotta
rearrange
go
those.
up around in a circle. Or
Yeah,
something.
move them around in a circle,
what
but
I'm
it needs to be
thinking.
the 2. But they're there. Their bottom ones need to be on the bottom. They can't move the top to the bottom. If you move them in a circle, it'll still be out of place. See what I mean?
Let's
Yepper.
see if we go 1 there.
Let me see. I
Man,
almost
that's
need like
annoying.
things to play with here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So move this there, 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 there. It's a lot of moves. We're gonna die.
Yeah.
Just keep
Mhm.
getting that high-low correct.
Because we need these 2 over there.
Later
So
on,
we
Tank.
go 1. Let's see. Because the ones in the middle basically need to be on the left.
Correct.
And then the ones on the left need to be in the middle.
Correct. But in the same position.
Right. But the second row on the second row from the bottom on the very left just needs to go 1 right. So if we can get that out of the way. All right.
Well, the one on top needs to
leave-
move over to the empty space, and then
No, don't touch those 4 on the right because those are all in succession and that will finish the puzzle. See what I mean?
Yeah.
The one
Well,
that's on the right shifts to the middle top, and then those 3 just shift up. And
I'm-
that space
Right.
needs to be in that bottom right corner. So I wouldn't bother with those because those are already set up.
Yeah. So
Um,
the one that I was talking about, second row on the very left, should stay there until that space to the right of it opens up, and then that can just shift over to the right. I believe the piece that goes with it needs to do a circle. basically. So it gets into the place next to it, because the one on the right of it, basically those two need to swap. So, yeah. And then that is going to end up back there at the end of the circle. Okay. All right, Chris, move the upper I'm sorry, the upper left to the right.
Got it. That's one.
Then the one below it up.
Two.
That was below it. And then the one in the center to the left. That's my 3.
Okay. All right. So that was Miss Kitty. That's your turn. So we have William Yorick and a Daisy Walker left to go.
If you still see where you were going, tell him where to move stuff. Let's move this along.
Yeah. Let's see. Where's the thing? How many dice do I have?
You have all 6.
Okay.
6 moves. Lori, do you see it? Anybody? Do you see it?
Hey. I have 2 successes.
Okay. So what I'm going to offer is for one of the successes each round, right? I'm going to say, because again, it's getting close to time and I got to get.
Yeah, we're not going to be able to solve it within the right amount of moves.
Right. So I'll let you, for one full success for 3 full moves, pick one and move it anywhere. But then the other 3, you still got to slide around. You feel?
Does it have to go into the open spot?
No, you can switch them anywhere. So if you wanted to take this one and put it over here and do this.
Yes. Do that.
Yes.
Please.
Yeah.
I'm afraid I can't do that. No, I'm kidding.
Thanks, Chris.
That's what we do here.
All right.
And now
That is my move.
Well, no, you have 3 left because you got 2 successes. So you have 3 slides. Slippity slides.
Okay.
Okay, here's what you need to do. You need to move the top one down and then start
Yeah.
sliding those other ones up, because if he's going to let us switch them, we can switch 2 into the final positions.
Okay.
So that right row all just moves over. So the top one moves to the left and then those 3 on the right move up.
Boom,
So
boom,
take
boom.
that center one and move it down to that space, and
Got
then
it.
so that's 2, and then move that
Left.
right one over.
Yeah.
Yes. And now we can start sliding those up, and then we can switch those 2 for
Okay.
a success. Does that make sense, guys?
Yeah.
Yes.
So then
So then it's my turn, right?
Yes, that is
Yes.
your turn indeed. And you have all 6 dice as well.
Well, yes. Let me do 3.
Close, you vegetable.
So I got 6 moves.
Uh-huh.
So for my first success, I'm going to switch the top right corner and that second middle. Does that make sense, Chris?
Top right corner.
Top
The
left
middle,
corner. I
second middle.
apologize. Top left corner.
Okay. So this one.
Yes.
And this
So
one like
switch
that.
2. So that's 1. And then you're going to start sliding them up. 2.
2, 3. Whoops. 4. That
Right.
should, if I
And that
remember.
solves the puzzle. That's it.
Yes,
Bam.
the doors unlock, the barrier goes down, and you don't have to look at this thing again.
God, I'm so glad that's out of my head.
Whew. And I have 3 dice left. So me and my bucket are going to make a mad dash for the door. 1, 2, 3. I'm out.
Okay.
See ya.
All right.
Taking my bucket.
That's everybody. We come back to the top. what am I doing? Grabbing a real die. Since it's back at the top, somebody can pick to give me a high or low.
Hi.
Yeah.
Okay. Ah, darn it, you got it. All right. So you still hear the whistling. You still hear the creaking of metal from down below in the basement, even through the closed door. But it doesn't seem to be getting worse just yet.
Run,
Okay.
Joe.
And speaking of, we come back to the top.
Joe, I'm outside.
1, 2, 3. Is this a door?
Yeah.
Which one, bud? I can't see where you're
Entryway.
seeing.
That's
This?
a window.
That's a window, but you can dive out the window if you want.
I just
Ooh,
want to go where the closest hose is.
hose. You're by the sink?
No, hose outside to bring
Oh,
in
okay.
to
I don't know
try
where the
and
hose
put
is.
out
It's your
fire
house.
with.
Sorry. Don't know where the hose is.
I'm trying to save my house over here. Possibly.
Yeah, I think it's gonna blow up and you should run.
Right.
Count, just cut your losses, Joe. Get outside.
That's where I'm at. 3 moves. I'm right there. Oh, I can't
Why don't
be
you go
on
out the
here.
front door? You could have gone out the front door.
Did you
Same
start?
distance.
Did you start here?
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yes.
you can make it out the front door.
Start
4,
here.
5. Yeah, the closest you could get is here. It's right there. With 5, with all 3 dice.
You get out the front.
All right.
Hold-
Who's next?
Rita.
Yeah.
You want Rita to go? Okay, you
Oh,
got
I forgot to lock that door before I moved in.
Rita takes 1 dice to dive out the window in the most dramatic fashion possible.
do an agility just to see how
How
the
dramatic?
dive goes. Yes.
Can I not do an agility just to and do it normal?
If you want to try to climb carefully,
Oh, no.
sure.
Oh no, you might dive headfirst into the windowsill. We want to see this.
There's
All
a
right.
lovely bush out here to catch
All
your
right,
fall.
hold on. Let me just check my agility real quick. I think it's 4. I'm pretty sure it's 4. Yep. Athletics is 4. Agility is 4. So I'm going to.
You should probably spend more than 1 die.
I
yeah,
am.
you said 3. Okay.
So you got
What I get? What I get?
2 successes.
Hell yeah, 2 4s. So yeah, she dives out all what? Yeah,
Like an action hero.
dramatically.
How do you
Yes.
land?
In the superhero pose.
Okay. Take 2 squares to move because you got an extra success.
Take 2 more squares.
Yeah, you can move 2 squares since you got the extra success. You barrel rolled out of the window, superhero landing, sprinted off those 2 squares.
Boom, right there.
All right. You do hear a strange chanting.
Not a fan of that.
Not a fan. I wouldn't be. But I mean, who am I?
Yeah.
Only someone trying to kill us all.
I don't know. All right. So who's next?
I want to move.
You want to move?
Yeah, I'm gonna go.
You have 4 dice for you.
Yeah, I'm gonna go 2 past. Who is that? Daisy.
Easy, yeah.
So that's 1 die. Wait, I'm sorry, 1 die, and then I want to look around for a hose.
Okay, so that's 2 dice. Now you have 2 dice left to look around. It's your wits.
Nice.
Great, that's 2 successes.
Holy crap on a stick.
There's a hose behind that bush.
Joe's not a very good landscaper. Yeah, he didn't.
You always hide the hose behind the bush.
Yeah.
A lot
Lord,
of people see that.
if I had a.
No. Get your mind out of the gutter.
But yes, I'll let you find a garden hose over here,
Where's the garden hose?
right
Right
behind the
behind-
bush.
Oh,
Right
great.
behind the bush, where it's supposed to be.
Garden hose.
Well, I found a
All right.
hose, y'all.
So now we have William and Daisy to go.
Joe's going back down there to put the fire out in a second, Levi. Don't worry. The comic boxes are going to be ruined anyway. They're in the study.
Yeah.
William's turn.
Yeah.
Smoke.
Okay. Then you have
Smoke
all six of
damage.
your dice.
So how many did you say I had?
6.
Okay.
But you take, isn't it because he's concussed? How does he fix the concussion?
4 hours of waiting, or when you're out, you have to do a healing thing.
So, okay, so you just have no way to actually do successful rolls. You should run.
Well, as
Yeah.
long as it's not wits, intuition, knowledge, or lore, he can still punch stuff in
Oh,
the face.
okay. It's like half of your things.
Yeah.
Right. Oh, hey, look. I
What
got
was
a
that
6.
roll for? What was it
Can
for?
Can I
To
say?
escape the house?
Oh, that's just running.
You just
Yeah,
use
so
your, you don't
moving.
have to
Yeah, you
roll
don't
it.
need to roll for that.
Oh,
Each dice
okay.
is 2
Can I
spaces.
say something out of character to Dusty, or do I need to say it in character to William?
No, go ahead.
Just Dusty, on in between games, I was looking at character sheets, and I feel like our characters complement each other in battle because I can give you dice to make your hammer more. I can assist by giving dice to someone who's fighting with me in melee, and that looks like it would be you. So,
Okay.
just FYI, just put that out there.
Nice.
But yeah, if you want to run out to the entranceway, it would be what 1, 2 to get to here. So that's 1 dot. 1, 2, 3, 4 dice or 2 dice to get to here. Then you still have 4 dice left.
Don't fall for it. There's a thing out there.
I would never.
He's trying to tell you which way to. Oh, yeah, nice try.
I'm gonna run
Mhm.
over to the front and hopefully get as close to Rita as I can.
Okay. 1, 2. So that's 2 dice. Boom.
Okay.
4 left. And yeah, you also see this strange looking dude. He looks perfect.
Did I see the strange dude? Did I see
No,
him?
you're back here on the corner. Can't see through the corner thing.
But that's the garage. Is that another house physically on the map?
Oh, right. This
That's
is
the
the
cellar.
That's the
basement.
garage.
It's the basement.
So can I
That's right.
see him or no? Am I in?
Yeah, go ahead.
Oh, I
would
just
be
want to know
number-
if I see him. That's it.
The
Yeah.
fuck you doing here, boo?
If I had a nickel
Well, I
for
just-
every time somebody asked me that.
I'm
Well,
here to kick ass and start fires, and I already started fires.
Yeah, so I guess that's my turn. I'm not really sure what else to do
Okay.
other than
You don't have long range?
no, I have a shovel.
Yeah.
Well, I can aid you in your when we start doing melee.
Yeah. So I'm not
Okay.
engaged, am I?
So my turn.
Yeah, save them for defense.
Yeah.
Okay. So we'll save those 4 for you. And I'll put I'll put these special color ones that I saved for here just for that. Boom, boom, boom. And then if that's what you're doing, then yes, it is Miss Daisy Walker, Texas Rangers' turn.
Nice. Love it. I'm going to spend some dice just to move around the house. I definitely don't want to be right here where the boiler is directly underneath. So we're going to go 1 die, 2 dice, 3 dice. I'm going to go here for 4 dice and then stop.
Okay. You have 2 more.
Um,
You gonna save them or?
I'm going to save them.
Gotcha. I put them there for the save. That's everybody. So we do the flips and the flips and the flips. All right. So we come back up to the top here. Since it is your house, Mr. Diamond, I'll make you give me the high or low.
High.
Damn. I mean, yeah.
Yes.
Man, I cannot blow this house up.
We lucked out.
You don't hear that every day.
I know, right?
Joe, can you hear me?
To my CIA contacts that are listening in, I didn't mean it that way.
Right.
Joe, I found a hose. I don't know if you want me on my turn to bring it to you.
Yes, please bring me the hose. Going down there to put this fire out.
Okay. I was checking here on the basement quick to see if there were any windows up, but there are no windows.
Can you let Kitty move and then let Joe move so Kitty could get the hose to Joe and then Joe can take it downstairs?
No,
I don't care.
She
I don't
just
care
needs
which
to,
order you go in.
she just needs to throw it at the door.
Yeah, the door's
Oh,
wide
okay.
open.
Yeah, if the order doesn't matter, then yes, bring me the hose, please. Turn it on first, and then bring me the hose, please.
Darn it! I
Yeah,
was hoping
so-
to forget the turn on thing.
What do I need to do to turn it on?
Just
turn
spend a
the
dime.
little cranky thing.
Turn it the other
literally,
way.
I just there's no like roll that I need to do.
No. It's a simple action.
I think you can
All right.
turn the little cranky thing all by yourself, right?
Counterclockwise.
I
Right.
turned it on,
You turned
So
it on, and the
that's-
water starts pouring out of the hose.
and then and I have to pick it up as well, right?
Make sure you're uncoiling it as you bring it to me. Don't let it get tangled up on anything because I got to go all the way down the stairs. So you're going
I
to be in
would-
charge of keeping the hose
Unkinked.
unencumbered.
Unkinked.
All right, I turned it on, and I'm going to walk it to Joe.
One,
So,
two. That'll be 2 dice to walk it in.
yep,
Okay.
I have one die left, but here you go, Joe.
Okay.
Thank you. Thank you
Matt,
very
what are
much.
you doing with your last one?
Get the hell out.
Hide.
Yeah, I handed it to Joe, and then I'm back out the door.
All right. Peace
I
out.
was
Where'd you go?
standing right over that boiler.
Mm.
All right. Who's next?
Joe.
I'm going in.
Now, do you want to do that strain thing to get rid of those?
Yeah, I might as well take an injury and limp down the stairs.
I mean, oh yeah.
Eventually, I'll be able to heal you, I think.
So let's roll a d6, and we'll give you your injury.
Okay. Let's see. Where's my D6?
Come on, baby.
Oh, it's a 4.
It's a 4.
You have a concussion too.
You have a
Yeah.
concussion. There's a lot of concussions today. You must have been
Y'all
trying
keep
to run
falling
into
down.
run down the basement, cracked your head on the door because you just were in such a hurry. Then you remembered to open the door.
You
It's
forgot
more
you tried to
than-
lock Rita in there.
It's more likely that I hit a beam going down the stairs. I am a tall guy.
So you have all
And then
6 of
you
your
fell
dice.
down the stairs.
Okay.
All 6 of your dice. What are we doing with them?
Well, take me as far as, get me down the stairs where I have an open shot at the boiler.
The boiler or the fire?
I'm going to cool the boiler down first, dude.
So that's 2,
Okay.
3. So 3 dice gets you to there.
All right. And now I'm just firing at, look, I'm firing at this whole wall.
Okay.
Right? The whole wall where the boiler is, the whole corner, I'm just wetting it all down. I'll get to the fire over in that side.
What's your ranged attack look like?
My ranged attack is a +4.
It's a 4. All right. Let's see how well we do in that.
I'm shooting all 3 of my remaining dice.
Okay.
2 successes.
Very good. And we're not worried about the one with ammo because it's,
Right.
water.
And I did have somebody taking care of the kinks.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
So what you're saying is she was kinky. Okay, so let's spray that down a bit. You don't have the fire, I would say, under control, but you can at least hear the pinging, cooling on the boiler.
Right. I'm concerned about the boiler first. I can worry about the fuel, the wood, and shit later.
Mm-hmm.
This is important that we don't blow up the house.
Yeah, you see your beams above you, which are your kitchen floor, are getting charred, and everything else is going. But yes, you saved the boiler for now.
Yeah.
All right, so that's you. Flip you over, and now we have the other three.
Can Rita go?
Yes.
Rita's ass should be in here helping me put this fire out.
Rita's gonna make up for it. I'm gonna go ahead and strain and take an injury
So
to
you
heal myself.
Okay.
One.
D6. A 1. Heavy blow. You are knocked prone. During your next turn, you must spend 1 die to clear your head, to think straight, and stand up.
Yeah.
So that my turn's over.
Yeah.
No, you spend 1 die.
Oh, okay. So I spend 1 dice, but I have 5 dice still, right?
Yeah, you still have 5 left. You just had to spend 1 to stand up because somebody knocked you on your butt.
Gotcha. So I just try to stand up for my superhero landing and I fall.
Yeah, you didn't run.
Bang my head. So I'm gonna go 1, 2.
That's 1 die.
Oh well, hold on. Can I think about this? I want to go here and just start smashing. Do y'all think that's dumb? What does this person look like? What does this person look like? Because I might go here and do a long range. I think I'm going to do that. I'm going to move one dice to move here, and I'm going to throw my long range knife at this person because I had that one knife I picked up at the beginning.
Okay. But yeah, that's what he looks like is right here on this one. I know it's hard to see, but
it's like a giant shadow.
It's a priest.
It's a guy wearing a deer skull with the antlers in a red robe with a staff.
Fuck that dude. Yeah, I'm throwing the fucking knife.
Okay.
2 successes. One of them was a 6.
Kids.
And I still have 1 dice.
Okay.
Or no, I don't. No, I do. I do have 1 dice.
All right. Sorry, the kid was reaching out. I had to. Yeah, it is getting close. So you hit him with that ranged thing, right?
With the projectile.
Okay. What is your damage on the ranged thing? I don't remember.
It was a knife I found in the kitchen, so I don't have the sheet on the thing.
Okay, so you had the improvised blade weapon.
Blade weapon. Yeah. Yeah, I don't think I have the
improvised sharp weapon. That's this thing here. 25 feet, 1 damage, 1 or 2 hands. If you score 3 or more successes, you get an injury. So he takes 1 damage from it.
Okay. Sucks. How does he respond to the damage?
Where are you? Oh, you went back here. Okay. Let's see. He'll try to deflect it with his staff, but it'll just graze the side of his robe.
So it doesn't, but it still hits him?
Oh yeah, it still takes it. It still takes that 1 damage from him, yes.
I guess the question I'm asking, does he look like it hurts him?
Not particularly.
Okay, cool. Rita's going to save her last dice.
Let me explain to everybody real quick how out of touch Rita is. She thinks throwing a knife at some clown in the alley is going to make up for my house burning down.
Oh, jeez. Still on this, huh?
Rita splash. I'm fighting the monsters here. That's the end of my turn. Rita is back on hold. Saving that last dice.
Did Lori like just run out in the yard and disappear? Where'd she go?
Oh yeah, I'm on the right side of the house.
Yeah.
I was like, bye.
All right.
Everybody's like, bye. Even the person that lit the fire.
Good luck, everybody
3
else.
to come to here, and then spend the last 2 to try to stab you with his dagger. And he needs to get melee is 5. So, oh, good. That is a stab.
Okay, can I do anything to defend or no?
That's what I was just about to get to. You can spend that die to try to dodge out of the way, which in melee it's called blocking, but it's the same idea. Use your melee combat to try to block it. So whatever your melee is what you want to get on this die.
Okay, well, let me look at my melee before I roll the die real quick. Read a smash. Melee is 4. So you're saying I can, if I roll a 4, I can dodge this?
Yes. Well, yeah. It's called blocking on this one, but it's the same thing as dodge. Yeah.
Let me get over here to chat to see what that was.
6.
Boom.
Yep. How do you block it?
Read us. Oh, with the stuff. If I can use the baseball bat, I use the baseball bat to block the knife for sword fighting now.
Okay. That's all of that. Then we have 2 left.
William.
I'd give you a dice if I had one to help you. That's what I was saving that last one for you.
Yeah, I'll take a swing with my shovel.
Okay.
To try to maybe do some physical damage on him.
Okay.
So I will. Let's see. How many dice do I have? 6.
Yes.
I'm going to use 4, so that way I still have 1 left.
Boom! 2 successes.
And I have 2 successes.
Okay. What is your shovel again?
Shovel. Nope, that's not the window. This is the window. Engage 2 damage with 2 hands. If you score 3 or more successes, you inflict an injury. So I got 2.
Okay.
2 damage.
So he does 2 damage.
Yep.
All right. So that happens. And then, if I remember correctly, we did the barrier puzzle thing. This is the ghoul priest thing. Boom. All right. So yes, if he gets that, then he does that. Okay. Good. Now I believe it is. You have 2 left. You have 2 left. You said you're going to save, correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
Then we go to Miss Lori.
Whoo-ee. Can I see this guy from where I'm at? How far am I?
You are right here in the porch railing. Yeah, I don't see why not. He's at the porch steps.
How let's see. Can I figure out how far he is?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Says
6.
he's 30
Oh, yeah, there you go.
35 feet.
How did you use that one? You have to show me that one.
On the left
That was
side, there's
pretty
a
neat.
measure. It looks like a little ruler.
Oh,
And then I click on my character and I
Yeah.
just see how far he is. So he's 35 feet from me.
Okay.
So I could technically cast a spell.
Yeah. That's
You
just
have
your lore.
spells?
I'm going to stay where I'm at and I'm going to cast Shriveling.
Damn.
Okay. How many dice are we using out of our 6?
I'm going to use 3.
3 out of 6. Got it?
Let's
You've
see
got
what
spells.
Yes, I do. Woohoo!
Darn.
I
I
got
mean,
2 successes. Because that
and what does
uses
shriveling do?
lore. It says one character of your choice that you can perceive within 50 feet suffers 2 damage. At the start of their next turn, they must perform a complex action using lore or athletics. If they fail and cannot perform the action, they suffer 3 damage and an injury, adding 2 to the injury result.
Okay.
For every result of 1, which I didn't roll, I encounter horror damage, so I skipped that. So
yeah.
so they get how much damage?
That's-
So right now they get 4 damage. Yes,
Okay.
because I had 2
So
successes.
how does he react to what was your spell? Shrivel?
Shriveling.
Shriveling. Okay. How does he react to that as he dies?
You're asking me?
Uh-huh.
He says no, and like slowly his bones implode. It crushes inward and
Yeah.
towards the sky and exhales because he has no breath. And I say, what a bitch.
You guys can't handle anything without her napping through it.
And I say,
He
you guys,
literally got sniveled to death.
I said, you guys, I don't know what you would do without me. I took a nap for 1 day.
Burning down the house.
Where is Joe?
He's
He's
putting
trying
out,
to put out the fire.
Oh my God, he's in the house.
But he's
And
got
you guys-
that powerful hose.
You left him in the house, Rita?
Hey, I'm fighting like
No,
priest
no.
out here.
No, I fought priest guy. You, my dear, I am disappointed.
I am in a literal sword fight with the dude like a second
What
ago.
guy? The guy that I just shriveled to death?
And I smashed him with my shovel. I bonked
You
him
guys
real
owe me.
good.
I bonked him real good. I tell you what. Don't forget you left your bucket of water up there in the kitchen.
No, I took it with me.
Oh, you took it with you?
I'm still carrying the bucket of water. I might have had to put it down to cash shriveling, but I still have my bucket.
Okay. Then you have
She
your
went
bucket of
over.
water.
Rita's showing off her guns.
Next
So
time I'm
what-
gonna douse you with this bucket. All right, that's my turn.
Daisy, I'd say you have 3 left. What are you doing with
Yeah,
them?
I kept 3.
Okay. So we've marked that off as 3 kept. Boom, boom, boom. Put the other ones there. Mark you there. And then we go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm first, before any actions are taken, I'm going to ask who's going first.
I say Joe.
Joe,
Yeah, I'd probably spray some more water around. I mean, that's
All right.
you either need to spray or run.
I
Give
was
me another-
I
Fire
was
low.
going to give you the option to cut it now if you wanted to, Chris.
Yeah. That's where I was going to go with it. Yeah.
Okay.
So you're going to
Before-
you'll spend the rest of the time, putting out the fire.
Yeah.
Just say you did lose quite a bit of the things in your basement. But
The
at least it didn't explode.
Doesn't look
Yeah,
like there was much of
I-
anything down there anyway.
Okay, but now my question is, do I now see this portal they were all freaking out about?
It wasn't a portal. It was just a hole that was dug into your house that happened to be blue because of that thing.
Now I'm gonna Rita better be gone when I get outside. That's all I got to say.
Speaking of Rita, William, and I guess Daisy as well, you see this lady walk up to you, and that's where we'll stop it then.
Rita,
You
do
guys,
not light her on fire.
exactly. Maybe we should talk to some of these people. We are trying to solve a mystery.
Did you try to talk to the other person? No, you just stabbed him.
Do I get my knife back from that dude?
No.
You'll have to find it.
Yeah, you have to pick it
Are
up
you
off
gonna
the
go
ground.
search his
Yep.
corpse?
I mean,
What
it's
is
a nice
wrong with
knife.
you?
he said it flew off his cape. So I mean, yeah,
He did
it was
say that.
deflected a little bit, but
Yeah,
it still caused damage.
Yeah,
Rita,
it's right.
I'm going to write a very strongly worded letter to your parents.
We just can't keep Karen away.
I am the librarian. How dare she light things on fire? Fire is the
Mhm.
nemesis of books.
The Nexus.
Oh,
Okay.
that was fun.
But yeah, and that does end what they called Act 1 of this, which was
Does that
called
mean we're in a narration scene and we can heal later?
The Howl of the Hounds. Yeah, we are ending the structured scene, as they call it, and then, like I said, next time we'll pick up with you meeting whoever this is, whether they're there to kill you or not.
Yeah.
Well, we'll find out, I guess.
You
Looks
will.
like my homie from college, but I don't know.
Next time on
Arkham Horror.
Arkham.
Dun, 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 dun.
Yep. We need to get that epic old radio music.
You absolutely do.
Clear the chat. And I'm going to hit the log out of this one. And I hope you had fun with it.
It's great.
Thank you for taking pity on us with that puzzle. It would have taken a lot longer to solve it.
I
Yes.
think- yeah. It took us a while to do it here too. We actually had the physical pieces we were moving around.
Yeah.
I'm like, well, why
Let's be
did they-
honest, we'd all be dead if it hadn't
It would have
been that.
blown up. I was like, I'm still solving the puzzle.
Or
Yeah.
after reading. Nice.
Okay, so
Now we get Rita's redemption arc.
Yeah. I will never go near another
I got to play fireman.
Mhm. You saved your home, most of it.
Where
I
is
just
that
wanted to
Rita?
go and through that hole.
Don't worry, I'm coming out the back door. I'm pissed in a minute. I'm letting you know.
That will have to be for next time.
Yeah,
Rita's got to find that knife.
be coming out that back door. I'm gonna be mad as hell. I'm gonna be looking for explanation.
He might attack you. You never know. He's prone to just snap off and throw knives at people.
Mm-hmm.
That's okay. I carry guns. You know the old story. Don't bring a knife to a gunfight. Yep.
Don't bring up
FBI friends. It's a game. It's a game.
What would you
FBI.
guys do without me?
I know they
I know two of them guys over there getting their asses kicked by somebody in the alley, and then here comes the lady whooping ass.
I did not get ass kicked. I was in the whipping. I was bonking on the head.
The shovel.
I
actually
got
hit
my
mine.
ass kicked, but I stayed fighting the whole time.
You did some bonk.
Tell that to the fire in the basement.
I did some bonk on the ghoul the ghoul priest.
Bonk.
No. Firm no.
Cat dog.
Cat dog, right.
Set that boundary.
Yep.
All right,
have to
who's got
confirm.
what to pimp? Who's got what to pimp before we leave? Everybody's got something. Chris, what are you talking about?
Oh, sure. We have this that's going on right now.
Yeah.
We have book
Yeah,
2
buddy.
in the Slaughterville series. If you like horror adventure, comedy, drama, action, and death and murder, this is your kind of thing.
Woo!
Yeah,
Rita.
buddy.
Yep.
This book, this is the quote, Chris. This book was hard to proofread. It kept pulling me into the entertainment.
I love that.
Mm-hmm. Who's this lady?
Dig it.
But yeah, so we're going. I think we have how many?
Right,
25 days. Yep, 25 days yet. We're here. I would personally, if it were me, I want to get to just about here. Why? Not the money, but I want to get to tattoo.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah, it was up here last time, but I'm like, no, I'm moving it down. So this way she can't yell at me like, you can't get a tattoo. And I'm like, dude, I gotta.
It's for the
It's
Kickstarter.
For the
For
Kickstarter.
it. I have to do it. I have no choice. And then, of course, I'll send temporary tattoos to everybody else so they don't actually have to go get one.
Nice.
Is it going to be a Slaughterville tattoo?
It's going to be the crow, and it's going to be on the on like a pillar with the round ball, but the crow will be sitting on it.
Nice.
Love it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So that's the plan.
Lou Ponds, redbubble.com. Go check it out. Lou's art over there. Christy, what's that all about? Tell everybody.
Yeah, so we're launching Volume 25 campaign tomorrow night with our patented FAFO parties. We're going to have a bunch of friends coming, including Pops and Levi and a bunch of other people. Mort Todd actually might stop by as well to do Flip City live reads. It's a good primer getting to know Flip City. If you don't know what we are a comedy satire magazine, and we'll be doing some live readings, hoping to entertain you and then get you to go back our campaign. So check out the FAFO party tomorrow night. I put the link in the chat. Go set a reminder. It's going to start at 8 p.m. Eastern.
Nice.
And I just want everybody to know that also on the network at 8 p.m. Eastern, RJ has a book from the Critical Blast Publishing that will be launching as well. So there will be dual launch parties at 8 p.m. tomorrow night on the Madness.
You can flip the channels.
Yeah, I mean, just get back and forth. You can back and both. You know, go check it out, though. I just want everybody to know it's hard when everybody schedules things at the same time. All I can do is promote them both.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Because I can't pick one over the other. They're both dropping on the network, man. So drop your support, share their links out, even if it's not something that's all about you, and you know it's not something that you would buy. It's still cool to share it out because you might have a friend who would.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
You know.
I personally am loving everything on the network so far. I pretty much just joined, so to speak, and I already have 2 fulfilled things. It's like wild.
Yeah.
And they came so fast.
That's what.
Heck yeah.
That's
Right.
how it's supposed to work, right? You support the people that do good work. You support the people that are having fun.
Yeah.
Right?
I'll have to see if I can't get you a champion trophy or something for the escargot because you keep winning.
I know, right?
A slug trophy.
A slug, yeah. Just
He just keeps whooping them kids. I don't know what it is, you know.
let me win or you don't eat. No, I'm just kidding.
Escargot and Mario Kart, there is no mercy.
Yeah,
There's
for
no
real.
mercy.
And I personally hate the game Mario Kart because I suck at it, but I do well at escargot so far.
Now,
Nice.
Lori just finished,
I'm glad.
pretty much finished fulfillment for Path of
Yes.
the Pill Rider
Path
number
of-
6,
Power Rider
which
6.
means the shit's about to hit the fan.
Yes. You guys, I'm so excited. Issue 7 is my favorite. You guys can follow. You can hit that pre-launch link for issue number 7. The pre-launch link is up, so that way when we do launch in July, you'll get a notification to come check it out.
Nice.
I'm super excited. This is going to be a big one. You guys are going to look at us way different after this issue. You think you've
Lori
seen
been
things
talking-
coming? You ain't seen nothing yet.
I've been
So-
talking about issue 7 since issue 1.
Since
And-
issue 1.
and
we're finally
I'm
here.
just letting you know, Lori knows I read issue 1 and issue 2, and then I quit reading them because I was just waiting until I get issue 7 so I could read them all.
Binge 'em. Yeah.
Chris has
Do
got
we
to
have a
go.
visual for the Kickstarter so we can see where to support Lori?
Wait,
You want to what? What was the question?
Chris,
A vision for the a visual for the Kickstarter, or at least the
we'll drop
address.
the
so we
link.
can
Pre-launch
look at
link?
it? Yeah,
Yeah, I'll get it for you while Chris talks.
What's up?
gotcha.
You just getting ready to leave? I was letting you say goodbye.
No. I was waving to the kid who came home.
Oh, okay.
Okay. I thought you was like, I'm out. And I was like, okay.
No. I
Okay.
do have issue 6 here. I was going to bring it up, but I don't know if she'd want me to do that. I have the physical too, but it's in my it's already in the vault, put away safe. So
Yeah,
Yeah.
I haven't opened mine yet. I'm going to do. I think I'm going to do unboxing at 4 o'clock and open these 4 boxes because we're trying to do a Rumble test too and get that shit figured out. I don't know what's going on with Rumble,
I dropped
but
the
Cos
link.
and I are going to be on working on it. So that's how I'm going to be spending the afternoon here. There's your link for
There's the
Path of the
link.
Pale Rider.
And I have shared the like if you want to share screen real quick, you guys can see it's already up for notification.
Nice.
My screen, wrong screen. What screen is that, Chris?
sorry, that was mine. I'm a vegetable.
There we go. Here it is. So
Ooh.
the plan is July 18th. It'll be live. Everything that Jude has been doing is kind of leading to this issue. So, and then everything will change after that. So make sure you're signed up. So July 18th, May 27th. So not this coming Tuesday, but the following Tuesday, we're doing the slice and dice. So the I'll have the bat saw with the rubber chicken attached to it, and we're gonna maul a watermelon. So that's coming. I'm going to be at NTX, which is in Frisco this weekend on Saturday. It's a one-day Comic-Con. There's going to be a ton of creators there. Jesse Sosa will be there. Von Fox will be there. Marco DeFeo will be there. There's a whole lot of us are signed up for that one-day con. It's a brand new show. The show's been around, but it's the first time they're opening up for comic book people. So I will be there on Saturday. It opens, I think, at 9:30 for VIPs and goes to 5. I will have hot sauce, and I'm deciding whether I want to bring coffee. I might have coffee for sale.
Nice.
So it's freshly. I roasted the green beans myself, and I have Mexican beans, Guatemalan beans, Colombian beans, and Brazilian beans. So
She's got beans.
Nice.
She's got
I'll
beans.
have, I got beans, and I'll have hot sauce, and I'll have issues 1 through
Musical
6.
fruit.
If you missed the Kickstarter, all the issues are available on my website, www.pathofthepalerider.com.
I'm jealous. That's going to be in my hometown, Frisco.
Yeah, you're not going to be
What
there?
about you?
Nah, I'm not in the States right now. When I get to the States, though, I'll probably.
I'll get to you in a
Yeah,
minute. What's up, Dustin?
Hey, I don't have much to promote, so I'm not sure why you're on me. But I mean,
Because
tonight
we're
I
going
think
to do what movie on Thursday night? What are we going to do?
isn't that
Today is
tonight?
Thursday.
Yeah, what are we going to do?
I don't know. I got to figure it out.
Cool beans, Lou.
Let's find something. Let's figure something
Well,
out.
okay. So Uprising, we'll do Uprising this week because I know we did. It's on Netflix, but I know we did the
13
other movie
Lives,
last week. So
13 Lives. Okay.
yeah, so we'll do
All right,
Uprising
there you
this
have it.
week.
Tonight on Pill, The Uprising, 7 p.m. Me, Dustin, Ghost Pepper, whoever else. We just hang out and watch a movie, guys.
Yeah.
It's fun. You.
Oh, this is Jonathan
Hi,
Skinner.
I'm Rita. I set fires.
I do set fires and smash schools, and you can catch us on What's Your Issue on Fridays. Do we have a guest for this Friday, Pops?
Do not have a guest, but holy shit, are there issues?
Between the two of you, mainly.
Yeah, we'll find some issues. So check us out on the Madness Entertainment Group Network, and check us out on Roku too. Got that Roku coming up.
I mean, I don't want that show to be about me every week. I do want people to come out and talk about what their issues are going forward or in the industry right now. Chris knows. He came out. We talked about bad actors in the gaming industry. You know, there's different things going on out there. It ain't all got to be gloom and doom. If you got a campaign you want to talk about, or an upcoming launch you want to talk about, or an upcoming countdown you want to talk about, or an existing whatever, this is the show to do it on. It's all about the guest and what their issues are. So, you know.
What time is that show?
It's at noon Eastern on Fridays. Yeah, I know that's early for you, but you know.
Hey, I also got my escargot yesterday. I haven't had a chance to open it up yet, but I got it. So
Okay.
See?
I'm looking
See?
forward to
Good to
playing that with the kiddos.
See? Escargot, people. Delivered on time
Yep.
with a quickness. With a quickness.
Not
Right.
on time. It was early.
I know. With
Yeah,
a
it's
quickness.
supposed-
Yeah.
we weren't
yeah.
supposed to ship till September, and
It
Right.
was,
Wow.
That's
it was
very
very
early.
on time. Very on time. Yeah, that's the way we do it around here, people. Come hang out with us. We'll be back at 2:00 with Ask Chuck Dixon. How do you make a badass badass?
I'm hungry.
Yeah.
Peace, everybody.
Smells like barbecue.
Adios.
Bye.
See y'all later. Enjoy some Rita.
Click on the tube and feel the vibe. Every show you crave right here live. Heroes and villains clash in the night. Madness Comic Network sets it right. Scroll through the list, find what you need. Epic battles and fast-paced speed. From capes to cosmic space delight. Tune in and watch your favorites ignite. On Facebook, share the thrill so grand. On X, the buzz across the land. Madness Comic Network all around. In every episode, joy is found. Uploads, they never end. Superheroes and their friends catch every twist and every turn. Madness Comic, you will yearn. Stay up to date with every twist. Madness Comic, don't miss a gist. From laughter to tears, every mood. Madness Comic sets the groove. Click that button and subscribe. Catch the wave and ride the tide. Join the fun, join the craze. Madness Comic brightens days. Hey! New uploads, they never end. Superheroes and their friends catch every twist and every turn. Madness Comic, you will yearn. Stay up to date with every twist. Madness Comic, don't miss a gist. From laughter to tears, every mood. Madness Comic sets the groove. Click that button and subscribe. Catch the wave and ride the tide. Join the fun, join the craze.